Okay, I'm here at La Boheme. It's in Santa Catalina, right here, and it's different, put it that way. It's kind of Bohemia. That's what I call it. And again, a place like that isn't going to even be allowed in the United States because of fire regulations. Hit a really steep stairway. But the guy was great. He had a good dinner and so on. A little bit of breakfast. I think we're going to be soon out of this Catalina here, Santa Catalina. The kids are in front of me. It looks like this might be the last street light up here. So we're gonna be out into the darkness. Here's another one of those pilgrims monuments. Though, with the rocks on it and stuff like that. Here's another marker. I can't really read that, but that says very good on there. El Ganso's next. It's so worn down. Okay, we're in El Ganso, and here's the famous cowboy cantina, but it's not open. I don't think there's anything open in El Ganso, so it looks like that was my best chance, and now we might be leaving town. I see Ravenel out in the distance there at the foot of the hill there, at the foot of the mountain. And then we gotta go up that mountain after that. But this might be a town that you can see for ways, so it takes you a while to get there. 246 kilometers to Santiago. So we're under 250. So that's around 150 miles to go. I've done 350, something like that. Right there it says Rabanal del Camino, 3 kilometers. And over here, the road sign says 2 kilometers. And here comes a postal truck. So 3 kilometers into Ravenel. It looks like this might be a what do you call one of those food trucks that might come here, because there's a shade thing there. We got a big rocky mess, so we're going up here. You gotta stay on the part it's not that rocky. We're going up a hill. At least it's light out. That last time I got a big rocky hill like this was at Porco, and it was dark when I did it. So that made it a little worse. Here's a fence. Anytime there's a fence, people start putting crosses on it. That's just the way it is on the Camino. There's some crosses. Alright, looks like the rock slide is continuing up for a while. Maybe this is what I got to look forward to. Up to Cruz de Ferro. I think I'm finally on top of it. Maybe it goes up a little bit more. Every time I thought it was at the top, you get up there and you have to go through further. We're actually coming downhill getting into this town, and now it's flat and the town's around the corner. The first cafe's probably gonna be just jammed with people. Oh, maybe there's a second cafe. So we're getting up to a little cafe here that the pilgrims are stopping at. We'll see how good it is, and how busy it is, how big of a line it is when you get into the inside. Hold on. Oh, not bad at all. There's the kids. All right, ate breakfast at that little spot coming into Ravenel. This looks like a church right here. It looks to be a church up to there, but it's pretty early in the day for them to be open. Usually they're open in the afternoon, you know, when the pilgrims make it to the town, and then you're milling about the town. They're usually, oh, the door's way over on the other side, can't even see it. But here looks to be the way into the town, right here. So, got some bicycle pilgrims too this morning. We're coming up here. The place that says camping. It's called the Green Garden. And there's a shop on this side. Oh yeah, there are some tents over there. Maybe they stay up all the time. And you can bring your own tent too. We're going up here. And I got a black cat in front of me. That could be bad news for me. Oh, it's going back the other way, I think. I'm not going to cross its path. So, unless I intentionally do so. When now it wants to come, oh, it's not all black. It's got white on it. We're fine. But in this town of Ravenel, you're going up and up and up. Okay, we got this little monument about Julian Campo. And evidently the church is open for viewing. So I'll go in and view it and pray I make it over the hill. Right here. And I don't know where the stamp is. That church was open. It was great. I got a stamp. There's a gift shop next to it. It is actually a monastery there with priests that he says they do a lot of pastoral work. So that's good. I believe this is an old laundry washing station here above Ravenel. And here's some things where maybe the statues got taken away. But that's what it is. We came up through the town to Fosaban. We're gonna have, it's like 5 kilometers, a little bit more. Maybe 3.5 miles. So we're going to be going up to that. But so far this road looks really good. Alright, we have this building here. It has something to do with the water. And across the way we see windmills. Got some beautiful views. And like I said, we just crossed that road and we can see we got quite a ways to go up here. Oh God. I prayed for myself back in that church that I make it over. We'll see if it happens. Here's the rest area before a big ascent. So that's actually somewhat useful. But I'm gonna keep going. Nice view right here. We got up to the road. This gentleman over here is taking his sweater off at that rock, and this is where the way crosses the road. We got some sort of shelter and rest area, and I don't know if this used to be a water station where you could get water. And we've got some maps here and so forth. But we're going up to Cruz de Ferro. That's good. Hola. That's coming up here, right there. We're going to be at Fosse Baden. I don't know. The problem with these towns is they've got different names depending on which language you're talking about. And so that's what we got coming up. We got a town, then we got Cruz de Ferro. And here's the shelter. Jesus is the answer to your camino. Oh, that's good to know. All right, here's a marker for Uberlinda Cortez. She must died here. There has been stories about pilgrims dying for whatever reason, and that's one of them. Okay, here's quite the shot right here. Maybe I should go. It looks like people go out beyond the pole here, and there it is, right there. Wow. But I haven't seen this little town we're supposed to get to. Hey, let's go up over this little, and it's windy up here. That's why they have wind generators, but wind turbines. Let's go up over this little knob here and see if we can see the town or not, or anything else. I don't know. This is pretty much a rock field that we're hiking on here. I don't know, I don't see it. Now I see the town over there. I got about half a mile to go to get to it, but it's over there. I don't see Cruz de Ferro yet. That's probably something you can't see until you get up right up near it. But there's the town. We're up to Fosse Baden, which could be the highest town on the Camino. Right there it is. Yeah. And then Cruz de Ferro's up above it. So that's the view that we came up right there. Holy cow. There's a cross right in the middle of the street. You don't see that too often. And we're coming up in here into the town here. It looks like there might be a cafe up here. Maybe I'll stop in for some hot chocolate. Okay, here's the cross right there as we leave the town of Fosse Baden. Looks like we're going up over that way to me. We got bicyclers coming up the hill too, which isn't that bad right now, but down below there, that would be, there's some stretches that would be really tough. Okay, we're getting up to, we're having quite the view here. Look at that. Wow. Oh, incredible. Check out this vantage point. Wow. Looks like they used to have a sign with all the points, but now it's all graffiti. Still going up just a little bit, but that's an amazing view right there. Looks like we're going down here and then we're going up to it. So we got a ways to go yet. Oh well, looking forward to it. I thought it'd be a little bit windier, but we're down in this little hole here, which helps us out a little bit. I can see the Iron Cross. It's right over there. It's over that way. Oh my Lord. I can see it. It's always good when you can see something. Okay, I'm at Cruz de Ferro. There's the Iron Cross right there. And I've placed this rock here, the geode, from my Mississippi River trip with Dale Sanders. We found these geodes near Nauvoo, Illinois, and I'm placing it here. It just looks like any other rock, but when you flip it over, it's just gorgeous inside. I think, you know, maybe symbolism for people. You know, they may look average, but when you dig a little deeper, there's something incredible about them. So there I am at Cruz de Ferro. I want to say hi to, you know, Dale Graybeard Sanders and the crew. And originally I was going to put a rock that smashed Fontana Sports in the riots, the George Floyd unrest, but somehow I don't know where that rock is, so I decided on the geode. There it is, the Iron Cross. I don't know, I'm not to say, I'm just overwhelmed. I didn't think I would be. Here's the picnic area. Here's just a border where a bunch of bicyclists are using the fence. And all of a sudden, Cruz de Ferro will be gone. I don't know what it is about Cruz de Ferro, but it just is very moving to me. Now we're around the corner, we can't see it. It's gone, but it'll always be there. But it's kind of like, you know, the people we meet, we see them, they're important to us for a while, and then for some reason they either take a rest day or whatever, and you may never see them again. That was my moment with Cruz de Ferro. I mean, it may never pass this way again. All right, we're coming down the mountain, and there's the cross there, with a lot of rocks by it. Gotta watch your step here, it looks a little ruddy all of a sudden. Okay, came up over that little knoll, hoping to see a town here, but there's a big valley over there. Wow. And more scenic views over that way. So I've got the wind in my sails coming downhill. Got me going. I'm walking at a pretty good rate. There's the town coming up, and Mandarin or something like that. And then there's El Acebo, where I've got my backpack and I might stay. But the kids, I think, are going to the next town. I might go with them and be with them another night, and we'll see how long that can happen. I don't think it can happen too much further. I'm not going to be able to keep up with them. And there's really not any big sites anymore. Like, oh, we're going to stop in Lyon, or we're going to stop for a short day to Burgos or whatever. There's really not a whole lot of that coming up. So here we're going up over this little knob here, and wow, it's a beautiful view here. You got excellent views. See the town over here to our right. Not much of a town, but there's a guy with a trailer here, so opportunity for snacks and such. See you, Aaron! I told him he looked like Aaron Rodgers. Which way am I going? This way. I stopped at this little food trailer in Manhattan. I don't know. I'm butchering all the names. Had some Coke and a chocolate cake. Now I'm going to El Acebo, seeing where the kids are at. I was feeling good before that break. Now I'm a little gimpy. Oh well. There is not much of a town here, but there's this thing. I don't know. The Refugio di Montana. I don't know if that's what that used to be or what. This, like I said, this is not much of a town here. It's more of a ruins, unless I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's up over what I can't see. Here's a little spring for livestock. I think maybe it used to be a Pilgrim's washing station, but I think it's for livestock. Right here. Hi, how you doing? Beautiful views here. Look at that. Wow. All right, it says Acebo 5 kilometers. That's on the road. That's not the trail. I think, I'm not sure. But anyway, we're supposed to be going down to the town, and we keep going up. It looks like we got a stretch we're going up right up here. So hopefully we're not going that far up. There's this big tower up here. Hopefully we're not going that far up. I just turned back and there's this big abandoned building up on top of the hill. And Victoria just went by me. She said she's broke. So I don't know what she's going to do. Since she could just take a train back to Madrid and be back with her sister. Look at this. We're just going uphill a ways, but I'm almost positive we're supposed to be going downhill to El Acebo. I don't know when that's gonna happen. We still got a little knoll here we're going up over. Right, there's a town right down there, but I don't think that's it. And now we can see going to the west of quite a ways. We can see to, I believe that's Pamparada out there, way in the distance. That's like about 10 miles, 10 or 15 miles. We can see a bunch of towns. I just don't see the town I'm going to. It might be over this little hump here, but we are going down, so that's good. I like going downhill. Oh, this looks like there's a nuclear power plant out there. I don't know if that's what that is, if it's a nuke or if it's just sometimes coal-fired plants are like that too. But there is a bunch of stuff out there. Incredible. Now, but we are looking for a town soon. I'm not quite seeing it. I see some more pilgrims down there. And we got this big rock slide mess here coming down this hill where you pretty much got to watch every step. I almost twisted my ankle at one point, but my hiking pole saved me. That was 1 kilometer coming downhill with a huge rocky mess. This doesn't look quite so bad here, and then it looks like we're going diagonally around that hill there. So I see pilgrims way over there. We're going around this hill here. Fortunately, we're not going to the top of the hill, we're just kind of going around it. But look way down there. There's a town way down in the valley down there. Wow. Yeah, hanging on the side of the hill. It's amazing. But we'll see what happens when we get around this hill here. If we can see the town that we're going to. And look at that. I believe that's Pomperada down there. It's a fairly good sized city. Not as big as like Leon or Burgos. Alright, so there's the view. It's incredible. And we should be coming up on a view of the town. We're going to El Acebo. That's it way down there, but I don't think it is. I think it's just over the hump here. I just can't see it. There's somebody's shoes they left there. I probably started hiking in sandals. Or maybe the town's down there where all those flags are. I don't know. Let me see if I can see anything. Oh, there's a curve down here. We'll go down to the curve and see what we see. But that's just incredible, this valley here. We'll get, and there's more mountains over that way. But for Osabrero, we're going to be going up to there. But also the town could be to the right down here, and we just can't see it. I'm not sure. We came up to the curve, and maybe it is, but I got we got another rock slide area here, so I need to concentrate on this. Look at that view. But I see pilgrims hiking way off in that direction there. So we got a ways to go. Maybe the town's over that hill over there. So meanwhile, we got this kind of rock slide hill that you gotta watch your every step. After that road back there, there's a road. Look at how far we came down here. It's incredible. That was a huge rock slide. But after that road, it doesn't seem that bad anymore. There's a advertisement here. It says 1,200 meters to this albergue, which is in El Acebo. So we only got 1,200 meters left to go to get into town. All right, we got this. Continue to have this rock slide stuff. Really rocky, but at least we can see the town now. It's not a very big town. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay in it or not. I don't know what this thing with all the flags is. Some sort of display or something. I don't know. It's got all these flags. Look at it. Oh, we just got to get down the hill in one piece. We've gone past this little town of El Acebo. And I got my backpack from this last albergue here on the pretty fancy place to be in albergue. And I'm heading over the next town, which is, I believe, about 2 miles away. It's getting a little late in the afternoon. It's like, I think it's around 3. So hopefully they'll have a bed for me over here. I WhatsApped Jonas to see. I didn't get any response. That's where they said they were headed, but I don't know. Okay, that was a very steep descent of about a half a kilometer, and coming down here by the road, and we're taking a right. It was steep, but it was not what I call a rock slide. It had some rocks, but it had smooth areas where you could hike. So it was easier than before that town, El Sabo, where it was a complete like a rock slide coming down the hill. And we're still maybe a mile out of the town that I'm going to. Hopefully there's a bed. If not, I gotta keep going, I guess. I think there's another town, another 4 or 5 miles. But we're hoping that this one, according to Emily, this town gets infrequently visited, put it that way. So, well, I mean, it gets visited, but people don't stay overnight in it much, put it that way. It appears there's a turn in the town. You gotta be careful with that. And here's a thing that's been bent by the wind, right there. All right, we're working towards the town. This is what we've been doing, going down that hill, and then taking this route into the town, and going down the hill and taking a left and going across this expanse here. There's the valley down below. Coming into town here with the walls on it, looks like this is excavated out of here, maybe. Walls and we're in the town, and the municipal albergue is supposed to be fairly soon. 223K. There's a sign down here. Riego de Ambros.